We're going live in a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another segment of the Quarantine Edition of the Better Things to Do podcast. It is your host, JC Prods. You got King underscore Yuli, no soul double underscore. We're going to roll the intro and we're going to get right into it. I want to address something that we typically do at the end of the video, but I just want to make sure that if people aren't like fully finishing all the way to the end, I just want to say to make sure you give us a like,
I'll do the
subscribe,
plugs now.
subscribe, turn on the notification bell. You can follow us at our social media. It's always scrolling on the screen. Our Better Things to Do social media is at BTTD, both on Twitter and Instagram. We're not super active, but we will try to be more active in the future.
Popping though.
Yeah, Instagram do be popping sometimes. So make sure you follow us there to stay tuned to all our podcasts. We want to bring back skits. So stay tuned for that. So yeah, let's just get back to it. Yeah, we were just talking about the Snoop Dogg DMX battle that's going on in Apple Music.
Yeah, the verses. Oh, I forgot they actually brought it to actual. They made it a whole thing.
Yeah,
Because
it's a.
before it was just happening on Instagram live.
Mm,
And that's how we're doing it. But then the connection was weird. So now that they actually have it like on the platform, that's kind of lit.
yeah, if you guys have Apple Music, this is what it looks like. Uh, it's the verses, and this week it is DMX and Snoop D O double G. Um, I
That's a good battle.
I actually, you know what? Like, as much as I like Snoop, I had never listened to Doggy Style, like, just the whole album. And I listened to it like a couple days ago, and it's pretty fucking fire.
It's like the pinnacle of like G funk,
Yeah,
like that like.
yeah,
I
like that.
guess.
That album is fucking fire. Um, and yeah, I listened to it again today just to, cause like some artists they put like little like Easter eggs, or maybe not maybe not even Easter eggs, but in the beats they add certain sounds that you don't pick up the first time. Um, I like to do that a lot because I don't just listen to songs from albums, I listen to the whole thing. Like
Yeah.
if I feel like listening to like I don't know like a Bad Bunny song, I don't just pick out the song. I play the whole album, and my job kind of allows me to do that. So I just do it. Like an album, two albums that I've been listening to like a whole lot is the Travis Scott Astroworld and the Good Kid, Mad City. I think I think Good Kid, Mad City is my favorite rap album. Um, it used
Ever
I think so.
at the moment.
Thus far, yeah. Like it used to be watching movies with the sound off. Right, watching movies with the sound off. Mac Miller. Which I actually listened to today. But I don't know. There's just something about that Kendrick Lamar album where it's like from top to end is it's a story. It's a
Yeah,
full
like
story.
every like song you could like it's very visual. He like paints a picture of like
Yes.
everything he's rapping.
Yeah. And it's like I think that is what pushed it for me. Um, because it's just like if you're a nerd like I am and you pay attention to all the little details, like you can see how everything just it's all one big song. It's not an album. It's a whole song.
Yeah.
So I really fuck with that. So I think the Good Kid, Mad City is my favorite rap album right now. What about you guys? I think you don't listen to a lot of rap, do you?
From time to time, but it's not. Uh, it's not like a majority of my listening.
Yeah, you're one of those rocker fools, huh?
I'm one of those rocker fools.
What's
You
your
know
what?
what? Like, look.
Okay,
I'm gonna just get something off my chest.
let it
Okay.
out. Let it out here. The
And
cam's on
I
you.
I understand. I understand that nowadays I do indeed make beats. Okay. But when I was in school and I was studying, see, look,
You're a
no, no, no,
rocker
yeah,
fool.
no, no, no. I wanna take that same picture, but put a different caption on it,
I
right?
thought a
Because
different haircut.
no, 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 the haircut can stay the same. They would always, they would ask like, "Oh, what are you going to school for?" And I would be like, "I'm going for music composition," and I would always get the same reply. "Oh, you're learning to make beats?" Every fucking time. Every time. You're learning to make beats? Yeah, dude, I'm going to a 4-year university to learn how to make beat. I could just watch a YouTube video for that, dude.
Wait, so you didn't go
It's
to school to
music
make beats?
composition. No, 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 no. Music composition. What they're thinking about is like producing
Hmm.
more of that, it's more of like those they usually come up on like YouTube, like the Los Angeles music school of recording or whatever. It's a lot of that kind of shit,
Mm-hmm.
but that's not originally what I was going to school for.
Were you?
Because if I was gonna make beats, then you know, learning about Bach was probably not the right thing to do because I was doing four voice leading, and if you don't know what that is, don't even bother. I don't even care what it is. I don't care for it, and I know what it is. But it's because I know what it is. I can tell you that it's not worth actually knowing. It's pretty pointless, even as a music major. It's kind of horseshit. I always had beef because we had a whole semester, dude. Second semester theory was all just Baccarat. That's it.
Yikes.
That's it. And it was horseshit. And I was always mad at my professors for it. Because they're like, no, it's a useful tool for you to know. And I'm like, cool, when am I ever going to use it? No, no, it's about what it applies. And I'm like, yeah, but how often am I going to be writing for four voices doing counterpoint all at the same time? And they're like, no, it's a useful skill for you to know. Is it though? I
Okay,
don't think it is.
the only skill or the only time I've like applied that will be when I'm writing like horn parts and there's like three or four horns and like that's how I will voice them. But other than that,
But
like
but bot corrals would assume you can't do like parallel unisons or parallel fifths and all this other bullshit.
which
It's
and
it's
like
just a bunch of nitpicking, and it's like
yeah, yeah.
I always told them I was like, isn't the whole point of music is to express yourself freely? There are no rules. So then why the fuck are we learning about music that has rules, right? And it's like, no, but this is the way Bach wrote, and I'm like, could one not make the argument that that's just how he wrote, and that's not necessarily he didn't write down a set rules of how I think of things. This is just how my type of music. This is how I interpret music. So this is just
Yeah.
what I do.
Because
Not
usually like
necessarily. It's not necessarily that like Bach wrote down. Okay, here's how we're gonna make music, and wrote down a
yeah,
whole list, and then be like, I'm only gonna make music following this list. It's like no, this is just what he did naturally. But now we're taught that that's a fixed set of rules, and it's
like
like
the
why?
standard.
Yeah, and I'm like, no, I'm pretty sure he didn't see it that way. I'm willing
Because
to bet he didn't see it that way,
yeah,
but I don't
for
know why
sure they didn't. I
we have to
remember
do a whole semester of it.
yeah, I remember in one of my classes, I forgot what teacher it was, but they're like, yeah, like all those guys back in the day, like there's no like guidelines or whatever. They're just making it how they're expressing themselves. And then when they died, that's when a bunch of like guys got together, like, hey,
What
you know
is he
what?
doing?
Yeah,
That yeah,
and let's write this
it's
down.
kind
Write
of
it down. Write it down.
it's even like nowadays they're like say like someone like Timbaland that has enough rap. Like you can go and dissect what he does and be like, oh, Timberland tends to do this, he tends to do this, he tends to add this, he tends to voice things like this, right? But I would be like, but we can all like agree that he doesn't have like a fixed set of like written rules. It's just this is just what I normally do. This is what I like to hear. This is just like my go-tos or whatever.
So
But it's like,
in like simpler terms, you could just say that like Kobe's jump shot, like everyone thought that it was like the best thing ever, so everyone just started doing that as a standard. Like like little league, like I don't, is it little league? I guess little league like basketball teams that were like, no, you have look study Kobe's tapes and you have to do your jump shot like that every time
yeah,
for the whole team. And it's like, no, like, like there's different types of jump shots, like Kyrie has his own jump shot, LeBron has his own jump shot. It's like, and with music it's kind of like this guy, this is this guy's formula. He did A, B, and C in that order, so now music must be A, B, C because that's what this genius did. And I agree, I agree, like it's a hot button topic where I personally believe that, like, I think we've discussed this before, that I personally believe that like music as a whole class shouldn't really be really taught at like public schools. There should be an intro to music, but I think music is one of those things that if you want to pursue, you should really go out of your way to do it, because then you fall into this like mindset that this is how it is and this is how we have to do it forever. Like there's no if and or buts, and then you get to like the very like the elitists who are like, no, this is what music is. There's no if and or buts. Like Bach is the standard. If you want to write music, you have to voice the chords a certain specific way. And like you guys said, it's like it's about expression. It's about like what
and
this song is making you feel as a writer and as a producer, and the emotion that you want to portray to the people listening.
like, um, it's like I understand learning. Or I'm a big I guess proponent. Is that the right word? For fundamentals,
Right.
learn fundamentals.
Right.
But the way that that class was taught was that this is not just fundamentals. This is the only way. And I'm like, no, 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 no. Learn the fundamentals, but then develop your own thing after that. Once you have a sound foundation as to what you're doing, then you go and you start doing your own shit. I wouldn't mind learning about Bach chorales if it was only like maybe a chapter or whatever. It was like, okay, today's chapter is Bach chorales. We're gonna for the next 2 3 weeks we're gonna do this stuff. We're gonna take a test, and then we move on to the next thing. No, we did a whole fucking semester of this, and I was like, this is. I was like, this feels pointless. I was like, I don't get what's the point of this? How is this? This isn't even fucking like Mozart or Beethoven. That at least it's like full orchestras that still play like that's still relevant. Because if you think of like movie scores, right, where they have like string ensembles and all this shit, like at least that's still relevant. How hot is Bach nowadays? Where is he on the Billboard Hot 100? Right? It's
Right.
like I don't even see it relevant in like classical music. That's like you got to go back and just be like, who's still playing old ass music?
Right.
Dude,
And I can tell you where. It's probably like in some church.
And like
That's
Bach,
where I've that's where
Bach's
I've seen
been
him.
real quiet ever since Bad Bunny came out, dude. That's all I'm saying.
like
He had 24 hours to respond, and he hasn't responded.
like
Where he
for
at?
example, like I'm gonna go back to something that I said earlier. Like I've been listening to Astroworld for the past like I've listened to it at least like 3 times a week for the past like maybe like since November.
Mhm.
Like that's
That's a lot. That's a lot.
that's how much like that's how much I dig the album. Like and I was a person that used to hate on Travis Scott. Like I used to hate on him until I decided like, okay, you know what? Like I want to put all my biases aside because I for a while while I was studying like music, I had it in my mind that if you don't go to school for it, then you must not know what music is. But little did I know I was very wrong. And so approaching like modern music, like like trap and all these like little rap subgenres, like I had a very like biased opinion of like, oh, it's just bullshit, it's just shit, and it was mostly an opinion that came from hanging out with certain people. Um, and so I decided like, you know what, I'm gonna put all those biases aside. I want to listen to it for what it is, not for I want it to be, which was
Mhm.
like in my head like you guys, it's like this is how you write music and this is what it should sound like. But then I was like, okay, you know what, fuck all that. I want to listen to it for what it is. Like what is Travis Scott like saying in this album, like what are his emotions. So then like as soon as I put that bias aside, it was a very freeing moment because I was able to listen to music and enjoy it rather than be like, oh no, like ahí tienes a Belinda, like esto es mierda, like I was very much like that, like I was like, nah, el reggaeton es mierda, and then like I was like, you know what, new Bad Bunny album is out, I'm gonna give it a try. Little did I know, I listened to it every day for like 2 3 months.
Dude,
That's life.
have you ever seen the music video for Stan, like the original Eminem music video?
Yes, I
Stan,
have. Yeah, yeah.
your Stan, and Eminem is Bad Bunny.
Yes. That's how much like and
You like your the wedding pictures you had Bad Bunny, but like from the music video where he's dressed like a chick,
oh my god. And see
and then
like
like that, Molly is going through your computer and just seeing like pictures of you being like photoshopping her out and having Bad Bunny on there, and then like you like take your hat off and it's like that weird V haircut that he has, dude.
yeah,
Imagine
and see
that
like
Bad Bunny.
when that album came out, like I got so much into Bad Bunny that I was like, you know what, like I want to go see him. I want to go like experience this but live. I want to see like what the vibe is. And then the
Is he
fucking
still
Rona
gonna be
happened.
touring?
Well,
Didn't I hear like that he was retiring or some shit?
on the last song of his album, like, and I think I've told you guys this plenty of times, but on the last song of his album, he does address the fact that he wants to retire. That he's had his fun, he's made his money, like he has more money than he has any idea like of what to do with, and like the whole like fame aspect of the gig is like driving him crazy, is what he says on his album. And so he said I'm gonna drop one more album and and then he says like como like Miguel Cotto, the boxer, he's like, I want to retire, like I want to go out with a bang rather than like go crazy.
That's pretty much what
That's it.
Logic is doing right now.
Right.
Isn't he just like a full time streamer now or some shit like that?
Well, now he's gonna be.
Logic,
He's
yeah.
gonna
So
be.
Yeah.
It. I don't know.
no,
That concept is weird to me. Maybe it's because I don't have the fame and recognition that they have, but I can't imagine like ever retiring from music. Like I feel like personally, I feel like I'm gonna be like a Ronaldinho minus the jail time, where it's like even after he's like no longer the best player in the world, he's still playing in like smaller leagues or even fucking like rec leagues, like Sunday leagues. Like it's not the fame, it's not the money, it's just the enjoyment of what you do. Like
Yeah.
even if let's say that I got to a point where I had like 5 straight albums number one, and like I'm like one of the hottest like artists or whatever, and I'm like, sure, I don't want to deal with the fame and everything. I'll still be making music. I just probably won't be touring or whatever.
I feel like
Like I
that's like
like
Dead
it's
Mouse. I feel like that's very much Dead Mouse. Because I don't know that he's
yeah,
touring anymore, but he's still producing.
yes, I think so because I still seen him like doing shit. But
he's
I
like on
obviously
Twitch
like
talking.
yeah, like I feel like I'd be doing that. even if it wasn't like whatever made me famous, I'd be doing like TV stuff or like movie stuff or like I'd be doing something.
I guess
Yeah.
I can't imagine like fully retiring
I
unless I
guess
can't hear anymore.
I guess
But I'll
perspective
be
is key. I guess like perspective is key cuz like um I can definitely see someone like going crazy with the fame because like it's I can only imagine it's like an overwhelming feeling of like you went from like being a nobody to like fame overnight, and it's like now you feel this constant pressure of like I need to push the bar higher every time, and you have the added element of social media that
that's on you.
that you're constantly
That's on you.
yeah, right, that's why I said perspective is key, and it's just like it's like on person to person basis, like like
Yeah,
I like Bad Bunny's music. I wish he didn't retire, but if he wants to retire, then I mean that's ultimately like up to him.
yeah, I guess. But I'm saying that I can't. I don't get it.
Yeah, yeah,
I ultimately like again like even if I got to a point where I sold a record and it only like I made an album and it only sold like 500 copies. Like if that's if they made me happy, then who the fuck cares how much it sells at that point, right? That's what I mean by like I get not wanting the fame, but my mindset is not that. It's like if you do music, like if better yet, if you're doing what you love, like I don't see
Yeah.
why you would stop, as
I
long
don't
as you
think
can
they.
still do it.
I don't think they'll stop. I think it's for sure, like you said, he'll probably stop like doing tours or like concerts and stuff, and then
Maybe he'll
probably
go under like
releasing music, but like making music or like just like performing at his house or something. Like I feel like that will
maybe
always.
he could be like a producer,
Mm-hmm.
not necessarily him doing the vocals, but like producing other people's music.
yeah.
Um, and, I don't know how involved he is in the actual music process. Like, does he produce the beats? Does he have someone else produce them for him? Like, how in depth is it? Because everyone's different.
Yeah.
Because there are some people that literally just show up, record vocals, and bounce.
Yeah.
They don't do any of the music, any of the lyrics, any of the mixing, none of that. All they do is just show up, they sing, or they rap, and they bounce.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
like
Right. So I don't know how intuitive or how involved Bad Bunny is.
and I feel like being I feel like being too involved, like for example like Tyler the Creator. He made his own beats, he wrote his own lyrics, he recorded his own shit, and he mixed his own stuff. I think and Tyler the Creator is not really liked. He's more liked now with his recent stuff, like the Earthquake song. But if you go back in the day, like with his first like Odd Future tape, or when he released Bastard, like his first mixtape, like a lot of people were giving him hate. They're like, "What the fuck is this? Like esto es mierda." And
Mhm.
it's like with him, with Tyler the Creator was the first person that started sparking that interest of like, okay, maybe music doesn't have to be a certain way. Because if you listen to Tyler's early shit, like a lot of people are like, "What the fuck is this?" Because it's his own ideas, it's his own beats, his own mixing. Like the mixing is all fucked up, but it's like what he had in mind. It could be a little bit of the technical aspect that maybe he didn't know what he was doing,
Oh no, trust me, that's exactly what it is. It's still something I'm fighting with.
but
The
there,
whole because mixing's a different beast,
right, and then
right?
there's
So
like there's songs that now that you even think like, wait, the mixing sounds fucked up, but then like it's like, oh wait, no, maybe he meant to do it this way. Now even with all
that
this experience,
that's the old joke is when you don't know what you're doing and it sounds like shit, but then you go, oh, I meant for it to sound like shit.
yeah,
Like no. You had no choice. That shit's gonna sound like shit because you can't do anything better. Now, if you get to a point where it's like I can make the best mix ever, now you can be like, I chose for it to sound this way. This was an artistic choice, and I think at this point He's if it sounds like shit is because he wanted it to sound like that.
Yeah.
I think
Um,
that's where I'm at with my body. I think it's my artistic choice
wait,
to
wait,
to
hold.
to be this thick at the moment.
Check this fucking segue, bro.
This is your idea of a chiseled physique.
It's
It's
my artistic vision, dude. Like you can't tell me. You
I
can't
can't
tell
tell you.
me.
I can't tell you. You're right.
I mean,
the
cause like
beat.
I could have this chiseled body just cause I know how to get there. But right now, like, there's nothing to do. There's no one for me to look good for. You could say I should look good for myself. Like, but like I like how I look like this. It's my artistic vision, my choice.
I I I I have only two. I probably could get more, but I have two. I found two plot holes in your chiseled physique. One, if you got nothing to do, why not work out? It's the perfect excuse. What is the excuse for normally not working out? I don't got time. Now you got all the time. That's no longer an excuse. Two, I mean, honestly, at this point, the only thing we have to look forward to is maybe, hopefully, Vegas, which is February, March of next year. That's what I'm getting ready for. Right? I took this year's experience and being like, nah, dude, that was too big. It's too big. I gotta get in shape. The grind starts now. I got what, a whole pregnancy? Got like 9 months. We'll see what the baby comes out. Well, we'll see.
The
Right?
baby
But I'm gonna
being
start.
your bud.
It'll be my idea of a chiseled physique,
Wow.
right? But so you have something to look forward to, and you got the time.
Okay,
Now, do
so
you have the drive?
so that's that. So you know my driving reputation. I am not the best driver in the streets.
I mean,
Uh,
you can look that up. No,
Jesus Christ, these
I think
fucking
it's
segues, bro.
I think it's like public
it, it,
records. You can,
it all comes together, Jack. Is what I'm trying to say, right? It's the since I'm not the best driver in the streets, according to the law, but I
Ah,
think I'm a I
mm.
think
they're
I'm a I like the way I drive, right? But the thing is, sometimes when I'm driving,
See,
since I like to drive my own lane,
that's like your mom calling you handsome. That shit don't count.
what my mom does think I'm handsome too. What
see
I'm
you
trying
guys.
to get to, wait, what I'm trying to get to is that
You guys are lucky because I don't get that.
what? What was your mom saying?
It's definitely not that I'm handsome, so I don't even get that.
Uh, okay, so what I'm trying to say is that, like, yeah, I have a drive, but at the point, like, it's just on neutral and I'm just cruising, and I think like, all right, let's drive to Vegas. But then I start losing gas, and then oh, there's a convenience store over here. How convenient is that? Let me stop there real quick. Oh, there's a pizza place over here. Wait, let me go this way real quick. And then like the drive, sooner or later, there's more stops than the actual drive. And now, like you said, now I have time to drive. I should be like on my way, ready to Vegas, but I'm falling asleep at the wheel now. Like it's one of
Scary.
those. Especially with the quarantine. Like the quarantine. Like all right. Like I thought I would have been. Like you said, have all this time. It's just the quarantine. It's like it's one of these where I'm driving and just like why am I so like exhausted for no reason? And I shouldn't be exhausted, but it's like more of a like a mental exhaustion than like a physical. Because like I'm still going to work and at work I'm like really active and doing all this stuff. So I can get active and physical if I need be. But then when I get home, all I want to do is just chill, eat, pet my dogs, you know.
Wait, so
So, oh, go ahead.
before you arrive to your point, I just wanted to ask something.
Mhm.
So then, the statement that you stated before, um, it is baloney. It is in fact not an artistic choice.
Uh, it still is, just because I'm still at the wheel, and
Are you?
I could follow the speed limits and just head and follow the Google Maps and just head to my direction.
I feel like at this
But
point you're riding with the AAA guy and your car is in the back of in the bed of the tow truck.
pretty much,
I don't think that constitutes driving.
I'm being
Or you
driven.
being at the wheel.
I'm being saved by Mike, the AAA guy.
Shout out to Mike, dude.
Or you guys could be my Mike and save me and take me down the right path.
So
And
you're
which
asking
look,
two. So you're asking two guys that are bigger than you to get you on the right track. Is that what you're saying?
you guys are gonna have more motivation than me.
It's like Mike doesn't have a driver's license and he has
Uh-huh.
2 DUIs and you're like, "Bro, can you take me home?"
And he already smells like he's been drinking.
Oh
And
no.
he's like, I can take it wherever you know. Where you know.
Where you are?
Where you,
But continue. We digress. We digress.
Yeah. No, no, you brought a good point. Like, why have you guys like help me? Because you
it's
guys, I feel like will have a bigger motivation to lose weight than me.
I think I know what you're getting at.
Okay, go ahead.
Because like uh what my goal is versus where I'm at, and I'm assuming where Jack's goal is versus where he's at is a bigger distance. Therefore, we have more motivation because we have more distance to cover. So there's no time to waste. You're
Like,
closer to the finish line, so you're like,
yeah.
I got all the time in the world to do it, but then you never actually do it.
Like I'm at Barstow driving to Vegas. Like you guys are still in LA driving to Vegas. So like
Dude,
I'm a,
you're at those first casinos. You're at Buffalo Bills, and you won't leave.
I'm already at the strip. Like
No,
going
no,
through
no.
the.
You're at that first casino you hit
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah,
before actually making an event. You're there,
yeah.
and you're
Mhm.
like, I got a week to go.
I'm at the pool at the hotel.
All I'm getting from this that this is a weird way of calling us fat.
No, this is a weird way of getting you guys to help me lose weight.
And
Cause now
how can we be of assistance?
you could be my ass assistants in
I don't
like
like that. I don't
being
like that. I didn't like the way you phrased that.
you guys can assist me in my journey by being my competition. I feel like the only way that will motivate me is if we put like a stake, not a food stake, but
I was
like
gonna say you fucking fatty.
not a food stake, but let's raise a stake,
A wager.
make a wager, like make me like have to lose weight, not want to lose weight, like I have to. And the thing is, because I'm very competitive, it is is the start of Leo season. For all my Leos out there,
Gang.
we competitive AF. So like I feel like if like the best times I was in shape was when I was like playing soccer, when I was in band, like doing something that active, but like it's something active that like there's a goal at the end. Or in soccer, like there's an actual goal, but like obviously there's you want to win. I want to win. So Jack the other day brought up like a good point. He just messaged our group chat that we have. It's like, hey, idea. What if we or explain it, Jack? How you said it?
We would be the KBBs,
Cues.
the Kettlebell Boys.
Kettlebell Boys. And the way he said, like, hey, what if we um like made an Instagram of us like losing weight and like showing our progression and this and that. And I was like, well, slow down there, Buckaroo. What if we didn't do that and we just did it on our channel and like not have to make a whole new page and all that, and we just make it a series? And I was like, ooh, dude, this is cool, because now I had like my creative juices flowing. Like, hey, what if we actually make it a real thing where we're actually losing weight, and we could put like a wager. So like either if it's like money, not money, or if like it's
Let's
a
bet a whole
dare, like
check.
it.
Let's bet a whole
But
check.
no, but like, cause sometimes I know I'm gonna lose, so like, and money I need it, so
No,
like
no,
I was
no,
gonna say,
no,
what if we
no,
do
no.
like a dare?
Precisely because you need it, you should be motivated to win. And now, keep in mind that like we each have different things to lose, right? Since different quantities to lose. So if let's say that like Noah makes more money than you have a bigger purse to take as opposed to if you lose.
Okay. I didn't see it like that.
Or I have a bigger purse to lose compared to yours. Like I have motivation to win because I don't want to lose my purse, but I don't have as much motivation than you because you would be getting a bigger purse.
Okay. Okay. So money could be one of the ragers.
What else did you
Another
have in mind?
idea that I had in mind is if like we do a dare, like like something that could be like embarrassing that we do, or something that, like a fear we have to like partake in, or something just to make it entertaining. Money can
So
be entertaining.
you guys are gonna put me in a shark cage or what?
Well, I was gonna say push you into a pool, and then Jack like take him to his motherland
Too
or
deep.
something.
Too too real.
Heaven? Like, what do you mean? Where am I going? If you
Earth?
throw
Back,
me in a pool,
like make
I'm
him
not
move
coming
out.
back up.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Gotta take out the competition. How do you think I'm gonna win?
See, look, now I'm convinced that this whole competition is a way for you to slowly eliminate us.
I mean, there won't be a competition if I'm the only one there, dude.
So you'll be alone and fat.
Damn.
That's what I got.
Well, um. So yeah, I don't know what your guys' thoughts is. Like, if we do this and like I don't know about you guys, but like I'm down to take it like seriously. Like, you know what? Fuck it. Like you said, let it is like we have all the time in the world at the moment. Like we're lucky we have that right now. So like I'm kind of down because like life is boring right now. So like why not spruce it up with a little competition, and in that competition, it actually benefits us by like actually losing the weight. So
we could
what do you guys?
we could talk off air
Mm-hmm.
and come up with a set of rules and regulations
Okay.
and the reward for
Are
this
we
challenge.
are we setting up our own NBA bubble?
I'm down.
Yeah,
We'll go to
Cause look at,
Anaheim. Go to
cause,
Anaheim. Set up a location there at Disneyland.
cause look
Quarant-
at this is what I had in mind. So like we'll make it a competition, but since we have like a YouTube channel and stuff, we make it into like a series. So they could be, because I know we would want to take it like as seriously, so we do like just like things we know will work, like regular workouts and stuff. But I like having fun. So what if we think of fun ways to lose them? So maybe throughout the week, we do like our regular workouts, but then like say on the weekend when we could like meet up like on a Sunday or something. Like, hey, what if we hit up the park right quick and we do like we play like soccer for like how many like hours, whatever, and we make that like the special, and we record it, and we make it a whole thing. And then like the next week, like, hey, what if we do like a relay race, and this is like going to be our exercise for the day. How you guys like vibing with that? Because another way, like I was thinking of like recording it would be like if we make it like a reality like show when we have like us like looking at the camera like yeah dude like whatever, like we do the what's it called, like the interviews, the post interviews.
I've secretly been watching Yuli sneak Twinkies. I don't think he's gonna
Yeah.
win. Dun dun.
So
but
Bro,
it's like
I feel like
video of him just going. But you describe it as that, like I saw him sneaking some twink, and it's just it's not sneaky at all.
yeah, that's exactly how I'm picturing it.
Okay. Yeah, we can work out the kinks. We
Yeah.
can work out the kinks and let the masses know the rules and regulations of the game, and see where we can go from there. But I dig the idea though, cause sometimes going through it alone is harder than going through it with the homies.
Yeah, for sure. I would rather have someone doing it with me. It's always just harder. Like when you're by yourself, you overthink stuff, and then it's like, ugh, and you lose. You. I don't know. I feel like I think too much when I'm by myself. So when there's other people, like it's easier for me to not get distracted. So I don't know about
Um,
y'all.
I'm just like I'm gonna challenge that idea of yours
What?
because I distinctly remember, and I know Jack knows, and even Blake might know when the gyms were still open.
Oh no.
Was I not always inviting you to go work out, and you
Oh,
told
but
me
that's different. Cause then, like, actually working out with y'all, like, you guys make me try to keep up with your guys' weight. Like, bro, I can't do the same weight as you guys. There's a whole like, I'm here and you guys are there, and you want me to like lift there. That's different.
sounds
That's
like excuse.
why well, it is. I'm not. I'm
Sounds like
not. I'm not saying that it's
I
not an
don't.
excuse.
I'm not sure you understand how weights work and how machines work, but there's this little pin, right? And typically, what you can do is you can slide it out and put it to a lighter weight and push it in, and
Yeah,
then now you have lighter weight.
but it's the. I know,
Look, I
like,
hate the amount of but. Like, is there a valid fucking reason?
yeah, because there's the weight part is not really where I'm getting at. It's kind of like how much I know I can handle. And like
What does
being
that mean?
able to being like pushing to my limits that I know. It's when like, come on, dude, like just one more. But I already know I can't, and it's just gonna like exhaust me or hurt me, and like it's not gonna be worth it by me like doing that last rep or set or whatever. But then when I'm with a group of people, I'm just like, and then I get pressured, and then that like for sure like will kill my mood, and then I don't like that at all. Um, but I do like being in an environment where we work more as a team than in a competition, and that's kind of where I was going with like I like being more because then if I'm by myself, it's more that I get distracted and like where I would try to get an excuse to not do it anymore. When I'm with other people, I it makes it like fun for me because I am competing, but I don't want to be like peer pressure to like make like to I don't know.
See, look, I'm not. I want to understand where you're coming from. Problem is, it's like everything is contradicting. You just told me you don't like working out with each other, but then you're like, but I don't want to be alone. I want to be with the group. But then let's work out as a group. But no, I don't like the pressure of being in a group. So it's like, what do you want?
It's a COVID-19 workouts, bro. Socially distanced workouts with the homies, but 6 feet apart.
That would be perfect. I'm saying that like when an example would be when we're gaming like on Discord. Like I'm always on Discord with the homies. I like the company, but then we're always playing our own separate games. Like sometimes we're not even playing the same game with each other, but it's just being together on that Discord server, like vibing together. So I like the company of being with people around me when I'm like doing an activity or working out. If we're not even working out together, like if I'm doing my own thing, but then I look over and the West doing his thing, I'm like, damn, nice. Like I
Uh,
like that.
Just
That's
um,
where that's what I'm talking about.
also,
see, I, let me
go ahead, go ahead.
Maybe I worded it wrong the way like
yeah,
how I
see,
thought it didn't come out how I meant it.
no, not at all. That
Okay.
makes a little more sense.
Okay.
But I will say, I have invited you, and you've told me that, and I was like, don't worry, we'll just work out on our we'll work out separately as long as we go. And you still were like,
And
nah,
some,
I'm not down. And I'm like, okay, fine. Like,
then
you
at
have the
that point,
membership.
yeah, at that point I was just being lazy, probably.
Okay. And two, you and I are very different animals
Yes.
because I very much am a lone wolf. I if I can't ignore, if I can avoid human interaction, I will. I don't need the. If anything, if I can have a whole gym alone to myself, beautiful. Give me that. Give me that all day, every day. So the whole like working out like as a group, but well, not as a group, but working out like in the same room, but not necessarily together. I fuck with that because you can't keep up with me.
I,
And that's not a diss, but it's just that I'm
oh,
just naturally stronger than you.
yeah, and that's
So
why that.
I wouldn't want to work out with you because
Cause yeah,
we're not of the same energy levels.
yes.
See, like
Even like
the
when I've worked out with other people like that are my like size, so, like when I worked out with like Domo, or even like when I've gone with like Gio or something, how we're kind of the same build, so we could kind of handle each other's weight. But then like you, and then I've like with my cousins is like they're bigger than me and they're doing like more crazier stuff where I can't keep up, and I'm just like,
honestly for me the best is having someone
yes,
uh of same status.
yes,
Because I had a gym partner that we were relatively equals, right, in a lot of things, and we usually challenged each other because we would do like say four sets 10 reps, and every set we would go up in weight, and then just for the fuck of it we do like 2 reps, and we just keep adding weight, right? And then he would get to a point where he's like, nah dude, I can't lift it, you're not going to be able to do it. And I go and I lift it, and then he looks at me and he's like, step aside, right? And he goes and he lifts it, right? And we could have just called it at that. And I was like, pick up another plate, right? We just keep adding weight until literally neither of us could pick it up. But we would just keep doing that, and we would like say like machines that had like the pin that you can like change the weight. We'd always try to like max out machines that we were at. We were trying to go like as far as, and then like say I got to a point where I couldn't lift it anymore, but he could. I was like, nah, I can't give him that win. I can't give him that W. So then it makes me want to go harder. But it's because again, we're of relatively same power levels.
yeah,
So I fucks with that concept.
yeah. So, so I think we should work to our strengths. Like I am for sure
What would
more of
you,
a, I'm for
what would
sure,
your workout plan?
I'm for sure more of a like a stamina guy. So like doing more cardio will probably be my thing. Um, but I still want to do some type of like lifting because I know how beneficial it is. But like big weights, I'm like I like, but there's sometimes where like it's kind of like, this is too heavy. So what if I just do weights, but like maybe more reps, lighter weights, more sets. So I'm for sure more of like a cardio stamina type of guy, but I would like to try more heavy lifting.
Um, my only thing is, because you've been giving me a lot of butts. Okay,
Mhm.
if you go lighter weight, you will have to do more reps.
I don't know. Yeah.
Now, my concern for you is that you're gonna be like, do I really need to make more reps? I could probably just do 10, right? Like, no, dude. Like, if you're gonna do lightweight, then go 15, go 20, right? If you're go for fatigue, if anything, right? Because lighter weight, more reps is usually like toning, right? That's usually like to that's what you do if you want to like show definition. You want to get more sculpted,
Define these
right?
guys.
Not necessarily power. Yeah, but you can't cheat yourself either,
I'm
because
the
you could
biggest
go,
cheater.
like 6 reps is enough. It's not gonna hurt anyone but yourself. So like, the way you have to always work out, and this is what I've been told, is you got to work out as if someone's watching. Because if you go, that half rep, I'll count it as a rep. We'll call that 10.
That's
You're only
me.
cheating yourself. You're only cheating yourself. So if anything, I'll usually do like a rep extra, just to make sure, like, if I cheated one, that I've accounted for it.
See,
What you do, Jack?
I'm like the bridge between you guys. I like both. I like cardio and I like lifting. So
I despise cardio.
see, like
I have to do it. I know I have to do it, but I don't enjoy a second of it.
like as a kid, I was always a runner. Like my mom forgot to buy something at the market. She'd be like, "Oh, go run to the store," and there I went, fucking sprinting. And I was like, I want to get back to that point as a kid. Like I rarely stopped when I was running. Like I could just continuously run for a long time, which is why I said like a couple podcasts ago that I would like in the next 3 years I would like to run a marathon. So
Good
so
luck, have fun.
Good,
so
good luck, have fun.
so I understand and I comprehend that it's gonna be a bitch and I might run the marathon but maybe not in the time that I would want to run it in, but I at least want to get it done. I at least want to make it happen.
I think I had a homie who was like he had to have been like at least 300, if not more, and he did the marathon, but I think it took him like 12 hours. Like I think they started like around 6 in the morning, and he finished somewhere around four to six, somewhere around there, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
But I did not envy him one bit.
Mhm.
He's like, "Hey man, you should do it too," and I'm like, "Nah, dude, you're good. I'm good. I have no desire to do it. I, I can go ahead and live my life and die, and not regret not doing a marathon.
See,
That's cool. You do it, Chido. More power to you. But I don't care. I don't care for you.
one day we're gonna get an invitation to run a marathon for charity, and then
I'll be like, what check? How much do you want the check to be?
you'd rather pay to win.
I'd rather pay it out. Be like, what's the exit fee on this?
Dang, that bad.
I'll still give to charity, but I won't run the marathon unless I'm at the point where like physically I could handle it. But in my current, obviously my current state, I can't do
Yeah,
it.
of course.
In my current mindset, I can't do it. But maybe if by that point I am in a much better state physically, I might be, depending on how my body feels. But in general, just like if you told me like, oh yeah, like in 5 years, would you want to make it a thing where you run a marathon? I'd be like, nah. It's not one of my bucket list things to do. Being in a shark cage is, but
That'll be one of our exercises. We go to a beach, find some sharks.
dude, you know
and we
how
have to swim
how
away.
many fucking calories you're gonna burn when seeing a great white shark right in fucking front of you, dude.
See, if it was a charity shark cage,
Hell yeah, dude, let's do it.
I would ask what's the fucking exit fee. I would rather run a marathon than be in a shark cage.
See, the way I see it is an experience.
Oh, so it's
I
a
can
marathon.
already tell.
So it's a marathon.
No, I can already tell you the experience of a marathon. I've ran for 20 minutes and it was agony. I can only imagine if I had 12 hours to do it. Fuck all of that.
Wait, I don't think
Dude,
it's 12 hours. Let me see.
No. Like in your current person.
Oh,
Obviously,
yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
a Kenyan, and I'm not gonna do it in like 2 hours. That's impossible.
You're not.
I'm thinking realistically, if I were to do it right now, right? Like there's no way.
It says that an average marathon, most people finish the marathon for 4 to 5 hours with an average mile time of 9 to 11.5 minutes.
Can you show me the average body type of those average people doing the average time? I guarantee you it's not one of us.
Yeah, for sure, 100%. Let's see.
Bad.
It does not give build
But see,
sizes,
look,
but it does give age
regard
groups.
regardless of that, even an average time 4 to 5 hours of running, fuck that, fuck all of that, dude. I'd rather be in a shark cage for like how long could you pop? How long do they normally are they in shark cages? Like a couple minutes. You're closer to death. Don't get me wrong, but I mean like it's like a couple minutes compared to a couple hours. Dude. And then you can. I feel like that's a bigger flex, dude. Being like, look, dude, look at like my live foot. Like I looked at this motherfucker in the eyes.
Yeah, behind
Versus,
the cage, you weenie. How about swimming with sharks?
Yo,
see, look, I'm like Yuli in this situation. I don't want to die.
yeah.
Really, the only thing that's gonna kill you in a marathon is your own giving out, which is a likely possibility. Um, or incurring some street toughs, if you will, depending on where that marathon, what neighborhood that marathon goes through,
Hopefully not Baldwin Park.
right? But I mean, look, think about it too. You'll be like, oh yeah, you're inside of a cage, you weenie. What like shark diving company do you think will let you swim outside the cage? What kind of lawsuit is that?
Let's find out.
It's not
Let's find out.
happening.
Let's find out.
No, but
Or we
look.
just go into shark-infested waters by ourselves.
No. But like, see, look, it's one thing that sounds just suicidal. That doesn't sound fun.
It sounds like an experience.
No. Dying is not an
Oh,
experience.
wait, I don't think you were here, Jack. I don't think you were here when we talked about it. So I mentioned at our 4th of July party that what if instead of our trip to Vegas, we did something and we extended it to like the summer and we could go to like Catalina Islands. Because it's like it's local still, but it's like you're on the island. And there they have a bunch of shark activities. They have shark diving. You could like rent a kayak, and then sometimes there's sharks. So what if we go to Catalina Island? You know, we chill vacation, but then one day we do like water activities, and then either we go do the shark dive with the tank, whatever, or we get a little risque and we get like some kayaks and we just like
No,
kayak.
kayaks are different.
Are you?
Yeah, that's totally
Wait,
different.
so you still want to go in the water?
No, because like, if you're in the water, no. Define water. Define like what do you
Wait,
mean by
well,
like is it like a bunch of nurse sharks and you're just chilling at the bottom of the ocean or what?
that depends.
Because obviously like I don't think there's many places that'll let you just chill with a bunch of great whites. Like that's not gonna happen. It's gonna be smaller sharks, obviously.
Yeah.
But
So it would be us being like idiots and like going into shark infested waters by ourselves if we want to get like extreme. But if we want to do it like the right way and safely and the boring way,
There it is,
we
Noe.
go
Here,
to-
I got you, Noe. San Diego, Los Angeles, California shark diving. Okay, $300 per person to swim with great whites. You can your option of sharks are mako, blue, hammerhead, and great white sharks. So I'll pay for you.
Wait, great whites?
I'll pay for you. Go have your experience.
What does that entail? That sounds very very vague. What does it entail?
Let me see.
assuming they take you on the boat, go to the middle of the ocean or wherever like that, whatever that reef is.
So the limited
Put you in a tank.
information that I have. Okay. Perfected bringing guests of all backgrounds and experience levels close to personal with sharks. Our shark diving trips are geared to get you safely into the water with some of the largest predatory sharks in the ocean. All of our trips take place well beyond 3 miles from shore in the deep waters of the Pacific Ocean. The sharks we routinely see on our trips are blue, mako, hammerhead sharks. It is also possible to see great white sharks, six-gilled thresher, and leopard sharks. If you're looking to see sharks up close and personal on world class level of this trip for you, California's waters are the perfect for shark diving as well as water visibility, water temperature, yada yada. Also said these trips are designed for both experienced shark divers and novices looking to see their first shark. No experience is needed at all, and all gear is provided.
Dude, I just got like heebie-jeebies. I don't know
There
why.
you go. I have the number. I'll make the call right now.
See, look, there's one. Here. I'm a call you out, Jack,
Call me out.
because one, you sound very eager to put me in a life-threatening situation.
I
I'm just trying to look. And second, you're trying to kill me because I wanted to go in a shark cage, and you're like, nah, it's a weenie. You gotta be fucking in the water. And all I said about your marathon is cool. Go ahead and do it. I never said, oh, you want to fucking pussy around and just walk around really fast there for fucking 24 miles or however long it is. Like, I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Why you? I will make the call right now. You want to get my shark and eat my fucking shark, and I'll be like, damn, dude, like, go ahead and run your fucking marathon, jizz. Fuck, dude.
Chill
Damn,
out,
dude,
fool.
chill, dude. You're
Chill,
like too
dude.
eager to get me killed.
bro, it's just an experience though.
No, no,
Chill.
no, 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 no. See, look, you're taking it too far, dude. I just want to just being in the water
Top 10
with
pranks
a
that went
shark
too
there
far.
that's more than enough.
No, low key, like in all seriousness, if it came down to it where we're there, like let's say we do take that trip to Catalina Island and we're there, I'll probably do it. But right, like
Dude,
you said,
even-
in this current like mind state of mind, like as I stand at right now in this like at these coordinates at this point in time in space, mentally I'm like fuck that. But probably once we get
See-
there, I'll be like fuck it.
dude, trust me, dude. There's still times where you like shower and you're getting the shampoo out of your water and you're like, because like I feel the shark right in front of me, dude. So don't if you think that I'm gonna be able to go onto that boat nice and confident, you got another thing coming. I'm like
Oh.
Eminem right before a rap battle. My knees are weak, my arms are heavy, dude. I haven't
Mom's
eaten
spaghetti.
spaghetti because I don't eat it, but I'm like,
There's vomit already.
yeah, dude, mom's birria or whatever.
You know
Like-
who would be crazy enough to actually swim with fucking sharks?
Who?
My girl. I've sent her
Maya
I've sent her
is-
videos of like of people touching sharks. They're like in like full scuba gear and they're swimming with them and it's like great whites and they're like touching them.
See, look, is it great whites? I feel that's too dangerous. I've
Um,
seen where they have like the chainmail and shit, but
Yes.
it's like
Yeah,
nurse sharks.
Yeah,
And
they
there's
have
like
those
they're
chainmails.
smaller ones, but like yeah, I've seen that.
Let me look it up. I sent it to her on Instagram, so hopefully the video's still up. But it's like, yeah, they look like big fucking sharks. It didn't look like no little shark.
See, because gray whites are a different beast. Gray whites, that's like
That's Jaws right there, dude.
that's the like if you wanted to, you know how like people are like, nah, man, God's not real. Why would he make? Why
Oh.
would he create this thing if he
Look.
were real?
It's a
Right?
it's a tiger shark.
Oh, okay. See, tiger shark is
big.
still
Look.
fuck with.
They're still big though.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. There's still nothing to fuck with. Tiger sharks are no joke.
And
But
look at
that's not a great. That's not a great white. That's not a great white, my boy. A gray white's like double that size.
Yeah. Yeah,
I mean, they're like a couple tons.
yeah. I was
That's no joke
misremembering.
either.
I was misremembering, but yeah, like it's still like a big ol' like fish.
Yes.
And I sent it to her and look, you can tell like exactly what I told her. I was like, I sent the video and I was like, nope, and she's like, that looks fun with a smiley face.
See,
And-
look.
Sometimes
Go back to the video. Go back to the video. Okay. You see the background. You see that blue nothingness behind them, behind the like just in the background, right? That alone freaks me out. That
Yeah.
alone creeps me out because I'm like, what's over there?
Yeah.
I can't see what's over there.
What's stopping a great white shark from just coming in and ruining this like white ritual of the Caucasus?
See, look, you know the phrase of having your head on a swivel. Oh,
Yeah.
that would
Hmm.
be me. That would be me. I'll be like, I'm more concerned of what could be behind me than the tiger shark that's in front of me.
Yeah.
Okay, be all Joe Exotic and get those tiger sharks in order, dude.
And it's insane because
Make a sanctuary. Ooh, what if there's a Carol Baskin of tiger sharks?
Tiger Shark
Ooh.
King.
and it's insane because this guy is like bullying the shark. Like the shark is obviously opening his mouth at him, like if he's trying to take a bite, and the guy's just bullying him. And he's just controlling the nose. It's like controlling the wrists, like in an MMA fight. It's the same way, and he's just like bullying the shark. He's like, "No,
And
I'm the bully."
he's like, got your nose, got your nose. And then Tiger Shark's like, no, no, no.
That's crazy. No, like, see, like this, you couldn't pay me enough to do this. I'll get in it. Like I said, once we're in the moment, once like everyone's like, "Oh, dude, let's just do it," then I'll be like, "All right, let's do it. Fuck it." But like being in front of a fucking shark, no. Even a whale, like if it was like, oh, you could swim like next to a whale, that would freak me out.
That's still scary.
Yeah, they could
It's
accidentally like swallow you.
Or like dolphins, like even
They
dolphins freak me
could
out.
they could touch you, dude.
I know. I think for me, it's the size. For whales,
Yeah.
it's just they're just massive motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Well, except the killer whales, they can actually. I think they can actually fuck you up.
They'll devour you.
But like even like the gentle giants, the blue whales or the sperm whales, those things are just huge, dude. This
They're,
is
they're
like
gonna they're gonna pull a Pinocchio, or somehow they're gonna like sometimes to eat they just swallow all the water to like eat the kelp. But what if you get sucked in that vortex while they're
Bro,
inhaling, dude?
just build a campfire, and you'll like wait till you get exited out through the fucking blowhole.
the
Easy.
Ew,
blow.
imagine coming out the bow, dude.
The blow.
The blow.
But yeah, like
Wow.
and I see that point with the whales though. It's like fucking skyscrapers just fucking in the
Yeah.
water.
You're just
How
like,
how does
dude.
is okay? So Pinocchio goes in the whale, makes a. Does he make a camp? Is someone else in there with him?
I think he fights someone.
by himself.
The cricket, no?
No, doesn't he go save his dad from the whale?
Uh, there's a
So
dad.
Yuli, are you gonna find your dad in the whale?
I don't even remember having a dad to save. There's
That was a
a
weird
dad.
phrase.
I know.
You phrased it very weird.
What I'm trying to say is, I do have a dad, by the way. What I'm trying to say is that in Pinocchio, I don't remember there even being a dad.
I could have
thought it
sworn there was someone else with him.
I thought
could've
it
sworn
was a
there was someone
cricket,
else in
Jiminy Cricket, no?
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Or Tinkerbell.
young creek.
That's Peter Pan, fool.
Oh shit.
I'm not well versed in my Disneyland or in my Disney movies, but I know that much.
Okay.
When they go to where does Peter Pan go? Neverland Ranch.
Cut it.
Right? Instead of like the pirate, it's just like Simone.
Give me your booty.
I love kids. Hey, but the bunch of kids. See, look, it all makes sense. Through that documentary was right, allegedly.
Allegedly.
I have to watch that. I haven't watched it.
Me neither.
Ooh, real quick. I don't know if we're ending it soon, but I started watching The Last Dance today. I can see why it
I
lived
could
up
have
to the
sworn you
hype.
watched that shit already.
I didn't.
Poser.
I was. 'Cause I saw all the memes and stuff, so I was like, I kind of knew what was happening, but now I'm actually watching it.
Heard it's
Pretty
good
good.
shit.
It's pretty good.
What are you watching it on?
On Netflix.
That
Oh, okay.
that was the like you saying that was the equivalent of like, oh, I have an Instagram. I have a Bible verse on my Instagram. I must know the whole Bible. I kind of get what God was saying through that verse. I get the whole story.
Yeah, this Jesus guy is pretty good, dude. He
Is
washed some
there
person's.
like let me put a quote, a Bible like verse in my bio, and then someone just like spark notes me like the Bible. Like
It's like
someone's
it's
is
like
there
when
a
it's like when someone asked Trump like, "What's your favorite Bible verse?" And then Trump's reply was like, "I love all the
All the
verses.
verse.
They're all my favorite." Like, okay, you haven't. You clearly don't know what you're talking about. It's like the most like I can't decide. I love all the verses.
It's
They're
the
all great.
it's the
They're
most
huge.
politician answer ever.
Yeah, right. I was like, boy.
I love book one of the Bible. I also love book number two, and you're just like, wait a second.
The sequel, fantastic.
Jesus is my favorite character.
Oh shit.
Stephen King is my favorite author. Like,
He wrote my
Jesus and it are just fantastic guys. Terrific.
oh man,
Pinche trompas,
that's
eh.
great. I still remember that answer so well. That's what Yuli, you're giving me Trump vibes, but but like in that aspect where he'll say he likes something, and then they'll be like, "Oh yeah, what part?" And he'll be like, "All of it."
And then he's like, spoilers. I don't know if anyone's read the end, but he does not make it. Just saying, spoilers.
He's like, what part did you like? Um, I'd rather not say. I don't want to spoil anything. I just know that I loved all of it. Everything. It's all my favorite part. I wouldn't want to watch anything else.
There's a tweet that could like beat Trump. There's a tweet of someone put a GIF or a video of someone like running, and then they quoted it like, um, Eminem running 8 miles. Like I don't know, I haven't seen the movie.
Oh yeah, I swear.
Someone like running is like Eminem running.
It's just some dude like weirdly running.
And I feel like that's what be Trump. Eminem running 8 miles. I don't know. I haven't seen the movie.
Great movie, great race. Like, what are you talking about?
My bro.
Forrest Gump is my favorite Forrest.
Oh,
I prefer that over Yosemite.
Frank Ocean. Frank Ocean is my favorite sea.
it's my
Terrific.
favorite body of water. I don't know. I haven't seen the movie.
Terrific.
Terrific.
It's Frank Ocean, Pacific Ocean, Atlantic Ocean.
Pacifico. Pacifico is my favorite ocean. Modelo as well. Corona, no, that's China virus.
I don't drink that.
China. See,
Yeah,
like,
you gotta do this part the whole time.
I was like, I forget like what snippet I was watching of his interview, and someone brought up like a question of China, and it's like, he's talking normal, right? Like you and I right now. He's like, yeah, you know, like I thought about the trade, and you know, like I've been in contact with the government of China. He takes a pause. He looks around the room, takes a breath. He like sips his water. He fixes his tie. He like se acomoda las greñas.
He adjusts his wig.
China. And it's like it's great. Like I don't know why he does that, but it's like it's entertaining. It's what it is.
It's like when someone like it's like when you hate someone, and whenever you have to mention their name, you have to take a pause. Like, you know who I saw today? Yuli, right?
I hate Yuli.
Like you, I hate Yuli. He's the worst.
He's the worst.
He's the worst, Yuli. Bottom tier Yuli.
I know a couple dozen Yulis. They're all terrific except that Yuli. Yuli
I know a
Rivers.
dozen Yulis, and he is number 13.
He is my favorite. He is my he is my favorite creek in the United States. Yulee Rivers. I don't know. I haven't seen the movie.
See, look, that's a joke that it's like either you got it or you did it.
If you know, you know.
Uh, fucking hell, dude. Like, lover.
Oh, I gotta go on. Okay, continue.
No, no, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
I was gonna say this might be a reach, but
See, when you say it might be, it's because it is.
come
But
on.
go for it. I
Let
want to
me.
see. I want to see.
Okay.
It's like Biden. When Biden says, "Oh, and also," pay attention to his speeches. When he says, "and also," he's about to say the dumbest shit he said yet. It's like he's reading the prompters, and then he's like, "Oh, okay, yeah, like I love America. America's kind of great. Like it's decent. It could be better." And then there's nothing like left to read, and he's like, and also, yeah, I had kids playing with my like the hairs on my legs, and they were just swimming underwater and just looking at my hairs right. So I was like, bro, like, why'd you have to say that?
Like, America's great. Um, it's it's okay. It can be great. Maybe not, here, but it's fantastic. But also, the McRib is real rib. You know that, right?
It's like dumb shit like that. Next time you listen to a Biden speech, keep an eye out for that. Keep an eye out for that. But also,
But also, all right. But also,
But I mean, like, you understand the McRibs are actually rib. Like, you got to take the bone out.
boneless ribs,
it's just the ribs. Ice is
boneless,
just
boneless bone-in ribs.
water. Is just boneless ice. I don't know. I don't drink it.
They say it's boneless. I don't know. I don't drink it.
I don't drink
Fake news. It could be fake news. I don't know. Probably fake news from China.
Eric Blake didn't join the party again because he dyed his hair. I don't know. Frosted Flakes. I don't know. Ooh, bars.
Shots fired.
Had, oh, but you didn't catch my bars. Did you catch my bars?
But anyway, what was your reach?
What was your reaching joke?
There was
Oh wow, dude, you did reach because I didn't even know that was a joke.
because you didn't put. I don't know. Eric Blake didn't show up to the party because he bleached his hair. I don't know. Frosted Flakes. I don't know. Frosted Flakes. Eric dyed his hair. He didn't show up. Frosted Flakes. Bars. I don't know. Granola bars. I don't eat them.
You could just write healthy verses, call them granola bars. Bars. I forgot who said that. I think it was Tyler the Creator. Or on I think the song was called She, where he says, I hope I'll make sure you never meet again. I'll make sure you never meet again like goddamn vegans.
Bars.
Bars. They're the barriest bars. You know it, I know it. Better than the rebar on the wall.
It's the most bars.
Only bars. Ah.
Like, what's your stance on Alaska? We don't interfere with Canadian affairs. Oh no, Alaska's part of America. No, it isn't.
Maybe it is. I don't
is.
know. Maybe it is. I don't know. I'm just the president.
Yeah, maybe it is. But I mean, if they're so far away and not closer to the great country of America, maybe they're not that great.
I was called out for subscribing to all these accelerating fans and ACs. I don't know. Call it OnlyFans. I don't know. Can we end it?
Okay, man, I'm done with these jokes.
Can we
Let's
stop
move
this?
on to our next topic. I'm done.
The next topic could be ending the podcast.
I'm down.
That sounds great.
We've been at it for an hour and 20 minutes. We did all the plugs at the beginning, so I think
We should
maybe
probably plug again.
follow us at JCProds King _ Yuli no soul devil _ at got BTTD for our Instagram and Twitter. Subscribe, like, turn on the notification bell, leave a comment as to why you didn't like the podcast.
Leave a comment also of what type of exercises that we could do that are like the fun and like activities.
Fun activities.
Fun
Fun
activities
like
that
activities.
fun like activities that will help us like lose weight and be active.
You got it.
Yeah,
Wait, real question, real quick. Are we gonna like make it like? Is a diet gonna be part of the regimen of this like weight loss?
Here,
wait,
can I answer his question with a question?
go for it.
Why wouldn't it be?
I don't know, cause like I feel like we don't have to eat specific stuff. We can still be eating what we're eating, but just like it's regulated. Instead of like you could only eat broccoli, chicken, rice. Like if my mom makes like sopes, I still want to eat sopes, but I'll just eat like half of one, you know?
See, here's the thing.
Or are
You're-
we sticking to a diet?
Well, ultimately, the diet. Honestly, this whole thing is up to you.
Okay.
So, if you're over here eating sopes, and me or Jack are eating tilapias and broccoli, and we're getting skinnier and you're remaining fat, that's on you.
Ooh, okay,
That's on you.
challenge. Then challenge. Just because I might be
Here we go.
Okay, so now we have to adhere to your diet because you can't be
no.
disciplined.
No, I'm saying that you guys do your own thing, and I'll do what I think is gonna work for me, and let's see like who actually lose weight. Like make it a challenge for me to try to lose weight by still like eating like good, but not
What
good.
is this? What is this even?
See, the
What
like
is this
okay.
even? Yo, why are you complicating things even more? Like I could have sworn we were already gonna do our own workout regimens and diets according to what we were willing. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but like now that I think about it, what if we make it like where it's
Okay. The reason why you want this challenge
Mhm.
is because of what you're doing right now. That you're doing right now at this very moment is the same reason why you need this challenge.
You're just like, do we have to do a diet?
Do we
Yeah,
have to
it's
do we have to
diet
work
X-
out for the workout challenge?
For the work, that was the next thing. I was like, for the workout challenge, we need to work. Can we just like CGI it? Like just have
Can-
someone in a wig.
Can we just out and leave the workout out the equation?
Can we put two pictures of me, and just in the caption, just write different numbers?
Is gastric bypass an option?
Do you have gastric bypass money?
I will when I win this competition.
See, look, but you need it before because if you're gonna be on that diet, you're not gonna win.
See, that's when the sharks come in and I push you, and you guys, and I win by forfeit.
See, look,
See,
I
look,
I love that he's like as opposed to losing weight, I will murder my friends.
See, look, because look,
Look,
I'm warning you
look.
guys. I am a big chapucero. So
Look.
if there's like a little, if I do some little diabolical, some little, what's it called, sabotageness, just watch out.
See, look. Why don't you just be fat? That sounds way easier. Just be fat.
But that's not.
Just commit. Just be fat. You're already there, dude. Just stay there. Sounds easier. You know what? Kettlebell Boys is canceled. Yuli just wants to be fat. Let's just. Why are we even bothering? What was half of this podcast, anyways? What was it? It was nothing.
It's a great
It's
conversation.
canceled. Yuli just wants to be big. Like, just be big. Fuck.
I'm
Just be
okay
big.
with I'm okay, but then you guys are like, dude, where's 2020 Blood Yuli?
That's because you said it.
Oh,
You
actually,
said it.
late 2020, early 2021 Korean regulation Yuli.
Hey, it's still 2020. I'm telling you, I still have a chance.
You have a chance. I don't think you're gonna take it.
Dude, trying to put money on
I thought we already established that.
it. I'm just playing with your gooch. All right, let's finish this.
Don't. You don't have consent.
You're gonna get some.
Hashtag me too.
You're gonna get some gooch grease out of there, bro.
I'm
No,
just
You-
ruffling your gooch.
the amount of hair follicles that man has, you were more than likely come out with some gooch grease. You can shine your shoes with that shit. You might be able to even be able to cook with it.
Stop it.
Can we end this podcast?
So-
Let's not this.
Make some
Bye.
fried Twinkies and shit.
Bye.
So I guess Eula's not losing weight, huh?
Hey, so is the whole kettlebells thing just like a facade? Like it's not gonna actually be a thing?
That's what I want you guys to think, and then I'm gonna come out.
He's just gonna sandbag the competition. He's just gonna be
It's,
like,
it's all kayfabe, dude. It's not. It's like wrestling. It's not real. It's just gonna be the allure of something real, but it's not. We're gonna make it like an NFL documentary.
But look it. That's when I come out. I was a double agent. This whole time I was secretly working out. I was getting fit. I made you guys think I wasn't, and then I take off the bodysuit, the fat suit, and bam.
See, but that's making the assumption that we weren't working out this whole time, and I think the roles are actually reversed.
bars.
Because I'm actually working out. I don't need the competition to work out.
I know, but I do.
But you're gonna cheat anyways.
That's what makes it fun, dude. Like who plays Monopoly to actually play the game the right way? No, you become the banker so you could get all the money to yourself and win.
I'm still, to this day, the heavyweight champion of the world of Monopoly. I have yet to be beaten. I have a record of 5-0
What the? Why are you a 5-0 champ in Monopoly?
because I'm that good. And we'll catch you guys. We will catch you guys next week. Bye bye.